That's exactly right. God bless America. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get started here tonight with this great rodeo, it's my pleasure to introduce to you a young man who will do a tribute to the empty saddles. This is Roger Lakeline.
Welcome and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't mind, if you would draw your attention to the entry gates of the East End. As the empty saddle enters the arena, I would ask that you join me in removing cover as we take a few minutes to say thank you to and in memory of the members of our rodeo family that have been called home to greener pastures and clear still waters by our Heavenly Father. One of those, take our hats off to, is Bet McCormick. Bet was one of the original helpers of the building of this great rodeo ground 31 years ago. Bet was involved with the electrical wiring, the plumbing, and about everything else you might imagine to build this arena. Countless hours of mowing, grooming of the yards over the years. Bet lived in the house, the first house just south of the west entry gate up there, so it was very easy for him to keep an eye on what was going on at the arena at all times. Several times when working at the grounds, there were cold beverages and stories shared in his garage, where he kept his rodeo golf cart that he used to cruise the rodeo grounds and do his work. We're certainly going to miss him. Another great rodeo member we lost this year, Wilma Warskaliski. She was another very active member in the community, including her and her husband Diz taking ticket gates. She also helped bundle up and count tickets at the end of the rodeo. Wilma was one of the original helpers here at the beginning also, and is always willing to work wherever that she was needed. Wilma also enjoyed the public and always had a smile and a positive attitude. Wilma and Diz are great contributors to this great rodeo, as well as a lot of other community projects, including the jail museum here in McCracken. She was always very active also in the historical society as well. Gladys Hillman, another rodeo family member, was definitely an all-around worker at the rodeo. She and her husband Wendell were part of the first pioneers to start this event. Gladys will always be remembered for selling and bundling tickets as well, and selling raffle tickets in support of the Queen pageant. And I especially enjoyed her stories of the makeshift pens and the concession stands for the very first rodeo back in 1987. Gladys loved to talk to strangers and never met a stranger in her life and promote this great event. Daryl Sunley, another one of our great rodeo members here, had his calling from the Lord to come home just last month on June 17th. Daryl as well helped with the first rodeo. Daryl was a man of few words, but when he spoke, it was worthy, enjoyable to listen to. Daryl loved nature. He loved to hunt, fish, and a love for animals, and his heart was as big as this arena. And with animals in mind, he was always there to furnish feed, water, and keep the livestock healthy and content. And other former alumni, teachers, and friends we would like to honor at this time include our legendary Ben Thompson. We all knew Ben. He graduated in 1946. We take our hats off to Julia Davenport Zeller, graduated in 1938. Earl Brenner, 1942. Anna Ruth Dixon, 1956. Dean Gilbert, 1953. Marilyn Hooper Connor, 1963. Ruth Ann Sloan Sissel, 1966. Shannon McKinney, 1979. Latha George, 1983. Former teacher and students, Dudley Fryman, Gail Connor, Joanne Walker, Anita Zeller, Francis Warmans, and I'm sure there's many that I left out, not meaning to. And I am sure they would all say, don't shed a tear, be happy, put your hands together as we celebrate the past and enjoy another great rodeo. Thank you to each and every one of you, and have a great evening. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fitting tribute to so many who have given so much to this rodeo. You know, as we change the transition just a little bit, We pay tribute to all of you Kansans, all of the folks who live in this great state, in this great county, in this great community. And this young lady carrying the flag of the great state of Kansas does so with pride and with honor. And as that flag comes in, we ask you, if you're a proud Kansan, now is the time to let it be heard. For this is your flag for your state. As she lands in the middle of this beautiful arena on this beautiful night, I ask each and every one of you to stand and remove cover as we recognize a flag that is known around the world as the shining symbol of freedom. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no prettier flag anywhere than the red, white, and blue. That flag reminds us of how lucky we are. We're blessed by God to be able to live in such a great country. That blessing is defended by the men and women of our military. Ladies and gentlemen, as a staunch believer in our military, it is my belief that in a day when so many of us look at movie stars or singers or sports figures as role models and heroes, that shouldn't be the case. I know that many of you have loved ones that have served in the military. I know that some of you serve now. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that there are those out here who have lost somebody in service to this country. And though there are no words for us to express our gratitude and our respect that are worthy of such loss, please know that on behalf of myself, every cowboy, every cowgirl, every person here, and everybody in the Western way of life, and might I say this country, simply would like to say thank you, for without them, we couldn't share this freedom. The one thing that our military ensures is that here in this country, we're free to worship the religion of our choice, praise our God as we see fit. And at every rodeo that I go to, I'm proud to ask you to join us as we take that right here tonight and pray. Heavenly Father, we come to you tonight and we say thank you. We thank you for another beautiful day on this earth that you've made for us. We thank you for our family, and we thank you for our friends, for the houses that we live in and the food that we eat and the fellowship with our men and women. Lord, we oftentimes ask so much, but fail to say thank you for all the things that we are granted and blessed with. So I want to take a moment and do that. As we do that, Lord, I do ask that you watch over the men and women who are in this arena tonight competing, the stock they compete on and the stock that they compete with. I ask you to bless each and every person on these rodeo grounds, those traveling the country, those who leave here to another rodeo or a safe trip home. Lord, I ask you to watch over the men and women who give us the freedom to pray here in this arena tonight. Lord, you granted us the ability to live in this great country. You gave us the men and women who keep us free. And we come before you humbly, say thank you, and we ask this in our Lord's name. Amen. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you a beautiful young lady. She is the daughter-in-law for the man whom this arena is dedicated. Ladies and gentlemen, I would invite you to sing as loud and as much as you'd like as Kisman Wilson sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And that's the way we do it, McCracken style. Ladies and gentlemen, God bless America. God bless you all. We're going to get started right here with the McCracken Rodeo performance number 2. We're going right into the bareback riding, and Jay Dayton, Kiowa, Colorado, is going to be the first man out. They tell me that is not right. We're going to move down to Tyler Ferguson, his traveling buddy from Deer Trail, Colorado. Want you to watch what's going to happen right here. He's drawn a horse from McCracken Rodeo Company called Apache Moon. And as we get started, ladies and gentlemen, the number 8 man in Colorado, I should say, is here to try to make some money in the KPRA. It's an 8-second ride. Just let it lay back and happen the right way. Here comes your cowboy.
Right here, right now. Come on, y'all, help the man. Oh, we're in a little bit of a bind. We're weathering the storm for 8 long seconds. Well, the man contracts for 8. We say thank you to Midland Marketing and McAllister Construction. Those people sparked the flags you've seen come in. That is our bareback rider right there, Tyler Ferguson, our man. See what they say on that ride. They send it up. Claire Strunk and Jerry Lynn, our officials tonight, sending the scores, and we'll let you know. Recapping the 71 scores is all we're looking at. Braden Roberson out of Miami, Texas, leads the back with a 71-point score. All right.
Jerry, lead the score.
As we'll get set to go to Harry Ash out of Loveland, Colorado, Mother-in-Law is the bucking horse right here. Mother-in-law, the bucking horse, Harry Ash out of Colorado.
All right, we're going to go right here to the good horse mother-in-law. Watch this ride as the cowboy lays back, lets it rip. You can see them spurs going from the shoulders to the rigging, and that's the way you get it done on a good horse called Mother-in-Law by Harry Ash. As he looks for the pickup men, well, we have got some of the finest you will find. Yandy Yarborough and Aaron Levy, along with the handiest girl you'll meet anywhere, Yaley Yarborough. And that cowboy is on the ground. And how about a nice round of applause for that young man? And we got a score coming in for Harry Ash. Going to be a good one. 70 points. That's going to put him in second place unofficially.
All right, as we got another one that remained in our bareback ride here tonight. And a great all-around talent. This is the last bareback rider, Jay Dayton, Iowa, Colorado Cowboys, the number 1 man, and he's also an all-around threat. Doug is the bucking horse. I want you to watch this bucking horse and this man. This could be the match we're looking for. Let's end it on a sweet note. The more noise you folks make, the better it'll be here tonight, Saturday night. It's going to go down tonight right here. Great cowboy. All around threat every time. They're good horse from McCracken Rodeo Company as they have Raced well over 64 award-winning horses. Watch the man from Colorado and Doug. Yes, there's your bareback ride for you, Kansas. Oh, what do you think about the man from Centennial State on a Saturday night right here? I liked it. As they take the quick way down at the far end, he's up, he's all right. What do you think for Jay Tayton? How about this? Ladies and gentlemen, 78 points. That is your man right there. We'll tell you that is going to be the champ. Now, we'll say this unofficially as we get set to roll right into our ranch bronc riding.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, as we head to that ranch bronc riding, we've seen that cowboy get off at the corner down there. Our photographer, that is Dave Seymour, making it work. We're going to Braden Putter. Tin Cup is the horse. How about you make a little ride, make a little noise as this cowboy tries to come to you. We're backwards entry. Whoa, look at this. Yowza. It's going to be all right. The cowboy hits the ground. He's going to be fouled out at the gate. Now we're going to look to our judges. Here's the option. Our officials for the evening, Claire Schrock and Jerry Lynn, have the option to offer that cowboy a re-ride. Tell me this, McCracken, do you think he should get a re-ride? Well, we're going to look and see if he does. The horse is going to be a horse called Alimony from the McCracken Rodeo Company. Judges, is he going to take it? They say he will take it, so we'll do it probably in the saddle bronc ride, and we'll come back and see Braden Putter. Let's move down to the next cowboy.
Cody Leggett, Logan, Kansas, the number 6 man in the KPRA standings. I want you to watch this paint horse right here they call Warpath. This is a bad cat from the McCracken Rodeo Company. The Cody Leggett from Logan, Kansas, a bad bronc rider. Let's ride, Kansas. Yes, yes, helping. Oh! I mean, some ducks and dives in there. Not much fun right there, but he comes down early and it is no disgrace. Folks, you know what to do for the man out of Logan, Kansas. Thank you.
You know, as you watch that cowboy come back across that arena, you hear us talking about the ranch bronc riding. What that means, ladies and gentlemen, is that these cowboys, well, they are riding in an everyday working saddle. That means it's got the saddle horn. It is just like if they were going to go check cows or ride out and get the mail. Whatever they choose to do, they have got to ride as ride can. Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. If they hit that saddle horn just wrong, I can promise you they're going to be singing in a whole different octave tomorrow. All right, we're going to Kyle Hampton, Alma, Kansas. Bobby Lee's the cowboy. Look at this, coming to you. Here we go, right down the pin. Here's the man that can do it. 72 is the highest ride. Well, I will promise you that guy probably rides horses like that every morning before breakfast, and he made it look easy. When that cowboy comes around there and when he is on the ground, well, that's the time that you can let him hear what you think. It's a long walk back across that arena, but surely, McCracken, you can make him feel better. All right, you bet. 70 points for that good cowboy right there. And we're going to move to the next cowboy. We want to say thank you to all of our great sponsors, of which there are many. They tell me, unfortunately, the other cowboys that we had in the ranch bronc riding were not able to get here because of plane troubles. So that's going to do it for our ranch bronc riding. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed it, both the bareback and the ranch bronc, how about a nice round of applause for all of them?
And in comes our flags. Right now we say thank you to Chambers Cattle Company and Brackney Construction. Right there. We say thank you to the ladies and those great sponsors for our next event. Mr. Lewis?
Sitting at a tiny table in a ritzy restaurant, he was staring at his coffee cup trying to get his courage up by flying birds. How y'all is? Boy, y'all must not be doing very good at all tonight, then, are you? Oh, man, I tell you, I've had a rough day today, man.
What happened?
I just found out that my mom and dad are going to get a divorce.
Oh, my, that's horrible.
Yeah, I have no idea who I'm going to live with now.
Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, as you watch this young man right here, this is the world-famous Gizmo McCracken. We're glad to have him here. You heard me right.
Thanks,
His
Mom.
name is McCracken, and that means he's almost a hometown guy. What do you say?
Yeah. I belong here somewhere, I think. Every time you say, what do you think, McCracken, I answer you.
Somebody has to.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, our steer wrestlers, it's going to be Brandon Volker right here, number 34 man. And I'll tell you what, the good news is this. As that cowboy gets him to the ground, we have had a tough steer wrestling the last 2 days. And this cowboy just moved the lead right here with a 6-6. So a nice job by a great cowboy. And that's the way we want to start it off on a Saturday night.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
I had to be contortionist to get up
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
Garrett Seller, Meeker, Oklahoma will be the next man in the steer wrestling.
You believe that Elvis Presley was a king of rock and roll?
Well, I believe so.
I don't think so.
You know?
If Elvis was a king of rock and roll, how come we buried him in his backyard like a hamster? He's laying in the backyard with a goldfish and a cat named Fluffy. That ain't no king of rock and roll.
Well, you got a point there. As their man, Garrett Seller from Meeker, Oklahoma, back in the box. You just watch that 6-6 take the lead. It's been wide open. All right, as the man is going to get down and dirty for you Saturday night right here at the 15th Tight Rodeo of the year. Off and gone Cedar State, man. Whoa.
Holy cow. It's a drive-by steering. A drive-by steering. Drive-by steering, huh?
Well, they're not going to take any more of your time, and no time will be the result. What do you say? We pay them all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey, you guys like that old classic rock and roll stuff?
You know it, buddy.
Oh, me too, man. I think it's neat that these classic rock and roll bands are still touring the country. I just think maybe they ought to change the lyrics to their songs a little bit.
Well, what are you thinking?
Well, I mean, you take like that Village People singing that YMCA, you know.
What do you propose you would do?
Well, they need to change the lyrics to, I got a letter from the AARP. I got a letter from the AARP. I don't want to see them hairy back dudes in the hot tub down at the YMCA, you know what I mean? I don't need that kind of aggravation.
Oh, Gizmo, I don't know about that. All right, let's go to Jake Rich. Preston, Kansas is the cowboy. 29th in the standings for the KPRA. All these cowboys trying to get to the finals in Dodge City, September 29th through the 1st of October. And we're off and rolling right here. Here's your man. Let's see if he can get it done.
Thanks for coming. Bummer. Hey, Randy.
Yes, sir.
I called home today and talked to my mama.
Good for you.
You need to do that every once in a while. Call home and talk to Mama.
You're right.
Mama told me something I did not know.
What's that?
She said that I was born a C-section baby.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Is that a bad thing?
Well, she said I was born in the C-section of a Willie Nelson concert. On the road again. Just can't wait to sing through my nose again.
Goodness.
I find others making music with my friends. I can't wait to sing through my nose again.
We're in for a long time. Let's go to Joby Allen now of Oklahoma as he makes his way inside that box. All right, now of Oklahoma, home of Northwestern Oklahoma State University. As we can set.
University boy.
That's right.
All right.
See down there, they have that yellow cord, that barrier pulled tight. If they're out too soon, they'll break the barrier. We'll talk about it in just a little bit. Joey, make your run out of Oklahoma. That's what we're talking about. I mean, got a halt and rip. Folks, that is a stout cowboy, and he just went to the leaderboard 6 flat for the Oklahoma Cowboy.
Yeah, he's in the money. He's in the money.
Number 1.
All right, all right, all right. That's groovy stuff right there, man.
So we'll get set now. Kyle Van Dorn, St. John, Kansas. Here's the number 2 man in our standings right now.
Groovy. So, did you go to high school?
I did.
Groovy. Most of the girls in my senior class missed their graduation.
What?
Yeah,
Why'd they do that?
their kids were sick. It's hard to find a babysitter when you are the babysitter, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir, that's right. You're absolutely 100% sure about that. Hey, you're dressed awful smartly tonight. Where'd you get that cool outfit?
I get all of my clothes down at the landfill.
At the landfill?
Yes, sir.
Come on now.
Yeah, there's some nice stuff down there. Got these shoes off of a feller down there. He didn't look like he was going to use them. So.
I've got to tell you what, guy that wears shoes like that, you got to wonder about him. Let's go right here to a cowboy by the name of Kyle Van Doren. St. John, Kansas. Look at this.
Oh, come on.
He's going to stay with him. Help him out, McCracken. He's got him. What do you say right here?
Don't quit, Kyle.
Come on.
Don't do it.
Yes.
That's why he's the number 2 man in the standings right now, Randy.
All right. Well, I'll tell you that as you watch these guys, we talk about the times that we have for these 13 and 4 for that cowboy. The thing you want to think about is over the last 2 days, we've watched about 30 other steer wrestlers go. And the fastest time we had coming into this rodeo was a 14 and 5. As we watch the next cowboy, Lance Volker from Auburn, Nebraska, get ready to go, we want to remind you that the man that's doing the steer wrestling, he is on the left side. He's the guy riding the buckskin horse.
Yeah.
The guy on the other side, that's the hazer. The hazer's job is to make sure that that steer runs right on down. What are you looking for, my friend?
Hazer. So he's the one that whoops you with a cane pole?
No. That's a caner, not a hazer.
Oh, I thought they called him a hazer.
No. Oh, they do that in college. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, I didn't go.
Right now, we're going to Lance Volker, 26th man in the standings. Let's see what he can do.
I didn't go to college.
You didn't?
No, closest thing I got to a 4.0 was my blood alcohol content.
That was last night, wasn't it? All right, we're going to a good cowboy right here, 26 in the standing. Let's see if he can change it up. Hey, got him good steer. Climbs off right here. Gonna get a hold of him. Lays him on. Yes, sir. How about that? Whee! That is what we want to see right there. I'm going to tell you what, the heat is on a little bit, and as we wait for the time to come in, it is going to be a good one. We have got a new leader right here, 5.3. How about that, McCracken?
I love it.
That's how you do it right there. As we got 3 more that remain, let's go to Lane Hurl out of Goodland, Kansas.
Yeah.
Another one of the top talents. It'll take your money times the backs and the box. Hey, I want to remind you youngsters, right after the steer wrestling takes place, I'll sue you as well. We're going to have us a calf scramble, buddy, all right?
Groovy.
12 years, just be thinking about it, all right? 3 more to go. This is Lane Hurl from Goodland, Kansas. Randy was talking about it, giving the head start to these steers, and they must have the partners over there, the hazers. This is a crucial part they play as well. These guys are going to travel fast. We call it the slam dunk contest.
Is that what it is? That'll work for me.
As Mr. Hurl getting things just right, wants that steer to be looking. Hopefully he leaves there clean and free. Knows he cannot afford to break there, but he's going to push it. Watch Lane. Come on, Lane, reach you one now. Around and down. Since the nose. Yes, sir. Well, we'll slide him in there. We're ways down the arena, but I like the run. We're going to get him in the money anyhow. 7.2 for Lane Hurl tonight. 7-2.
Hey, how about them girls running the steers out?
I mean to tell you, we've got some rodeo royalty, don't we?
Yeah. Hey, can I write them a song right quick?
Absolutely. Let's hear it.
I'm going to call it Meet Me by the Rock Pile, baby. I'm a little bolder there. It's on the flip side of my latest release. It's hard to see. It was if my nose was full of quarters, I'd blow them all on you.
Oh, my God. You know, I had you pegged as a songwriter, and I think I was completely wrong.
Oh, yeah, I write a lot of good stuff, man.
We're going to go down to Colt Stearns right here, Freedom, Oklahoma, the number 8 man in the standings. This guy right here has got him a good one. Look out as he comes to him, big buckskin horse. Hey, we could have a fast run. All we need is a little help from y'all right here, right now. Oh, no. Steer's working him over. Don't let him quit. This is where you can help him out.
Make a little noise. Make a little noise. Oh, man, this is working like an Amish computer, I'm telling you.
That right there turned into a catastrophe. My goodness. Well, not going to work for that cowboy. Cody Stearns, one more yet to go. Hey, before we go any further, I do want to ask you about that hat. Where did you get that hat?
I dug up Porter Wagner.
Oh, my goodness.
This was all that was left of it, you know.
I was going to ask you if they sold men's clothes where you bought it.
Yeah. Hey, I wrote a song for my ex-wife last night.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to call it If I'd Have Shot You When I Wanted To, I'd have been out by now.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
On the flip side of my latest release, it's hard for me to miss you if you won't go away.
We got one that remained in our steer wrestling. Bradley Ralph, Wayne, Oklahoma. Long way down. Come on, folks.
Thanks for coming.
Well, not tonight. We ended on a bad note, but we did see some great run. I tell you what, that 5-3 run, Mr. Lance Volker from Auburn, Nebraska. What about it for all of them tonight here tonight in our steer wrestling? Collective round of applause from your kind hospitality. Thank you.
Absolutely marvelous.
Hey, you do know that we've got a calf scramble coming this way. Are you scared of cattle?
No,
Okay.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm scared of kids, is what I'm scared of.
All right, all you kids, 12 and under, make your way out here into the arena. Everybody is one. Try to tackle that guy in the green pants right there.
Yeah. Get these horses out of here.
You know, as we do that, you hear Gizmo talking about getting these horses out. It's important that we practice a lot of safety and that we have security throughout this arena. That's something we're going to stress throughout the night. Right now, we are bringing a pile of kids. And where are all these kids coming from, Gizmo?
All right, line up, line up, line up. Spread on out, guys. Get in the line. Elbow to elbow, cheek to cheek. There you go, in a line. This is a cluster. A line. That's, hello, baby, how you doing? Me, doggies. Good-looking bunch of youngins. Find you a place in line. Everybody get in line. Get back here in line, baby. 12 years old and under, huh? All right, can y'all hear me? I said, can you hear me? All right, here's what we're going to do. We're fixing to turn out 3 calves. Those calves have ribbons on their tail. I need the ribbon off their tail. I do not need ears, lips, eyelashes, ear tags, anything like that. I need the ribbon off the calf's tail. The first 3 pieces, parts, or total ribbons back to me wins the prize. You got that? The first 3. You get a ribbon, get back over here, get your prize. Are you ready? Great. Go! And they're off. There's an empty. Here comes a ribbon. Here comes another ribbon. All right, we got 2. Hey, they got the whole complete deal. That's it. It's over. It's done. If you ain't got a ribbon in your hand, you're out of here. Thanks for coming. What's your name, buddy? Carter, right there. Carter gets him a Wendy's gift certificate. What's your name, buddy? Connor? Connor and Carter. Yeah, there you go. Get you a Wendy's gift certificate. And is there any ladies in the house? Both of you came. Appreciate it. Thank you, Jesus, for sending them over. And your name is Callie. There you go. It's all about the seas tonight. Thanks for coming.
Kylie, Connor, and Carter. Sounds like a presidential ticket right there. I don't know what you think.
Some kind of a law firm or something. Outside, everybody, outside. Mom and Dad, if you got up during that procedure, you need to report back to your original seat. Because if you don't want the little rascal, what in the world makes you think we do?
That's right. All kids left in the arena at the end of the event will be given a free puppy and an espresso.
Yes. Or auctioned off.
That's right. we can do that, too.
Yeah, if you brought one here, take one home, folks.
Well, thank you, kids. We appreciate everything that you did out there. You know, I really enjoy listening to my friend Gizmo down there, but I don't know that I've ever seen such a loud outfit.
I'll turn it down for you a little bit. I like to be seen, you know. You come to a big town like McCracken, there's so much stuff going on, all the flashing lights and the parties and everything all night long, you know. You got to try to stand out somehow.
Well, I think you're kind of a diva, it'd be my guess. I mean, from what I can see.
Yeah.
And right now, you're standing out. You're standing out in the middle of the arena.
I went uptown yesterday and bought my wife one of them 3-piece bikinis.
3-piece?
Yeah, 3-piece bikini I bought her.
Don't you mean a 2-piece?
No, it's a 3-piece. It's got a top and a bottom for her and a blindfold for me. Just seen her. Yeah, go ahead, Dad. Take him on home. Take him home. Thanks for coming.
That is bad news right there.
We got the place rented all night. You can just walk him right over there, push him through the fence. There you go.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause for my buddy Gizmo McCracken right there.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, we said thank you to our flags right there, our sponsor flags. But thank you to Morgan Brothers Constructions and to Vanderbilt. As we get set to go to the ladies in the breakaway rope, and Randy, you can talk about it, and we will get it started right here Saturday night.
Well, here's what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, as we watch these cowgirls ride in. Pretty cowgirls on fast horses. They're going to ride into that roping box on the right side of that animal. And they're going to start with that barrier rope. That barrier rope will be strung across in front of them. And what the problem would be is if they happen to break that. If you see that 9-inch tail laying on the ground, that means it's a broken barrier. It's a 10-second penalty. Ideally, as that calf leaves the chute, he'll pull that neck rope, which will pull the pin to that barrier, and that will let the cowgirl have a free roll. We've got some of the finest breakaway ropers here tonight, and they're going to have to be fast because we sit in with a 2-9, 3-0, and 3-2. As the cowgirl reaches and ropes, you'll see her horse slide to a stop. And a white flag will come off the end of that saddle horn right there, signifying the end of the run. So we'll watch right here as the first cowgirl, Jessica Coppets, the number 4 cowgirl in the standings, makes her run. Draws her a runner, but she shows you how it's done. How about that? Yes, sir. All right, going to be a good run right there. Going to be a 4 and 6 for Jessica Coppets.
That's a good run. Way to start. I tell you what, though, going to have to be in the 3s, I believe, or the small 2s to get a jack. Rolling to Sherry Robinson, Cimarron, Kansas, the cowgirl. She gets set. I tell you what, Randy talked about it. Smoking fast runs. We seen it 2-9-3 flat, 3-2, and a pair of 3 and 3. That's how it shapes out so far. These cowboys and cowgirls have been all over up and down the road, the trail, I should say, over the Cowboy Christmas run, the 4th of July. And they're making their one stop right here tonight. And last night they joined us for our flag. Sherry, make you run, lady. Oh, hate to see that. Well, it's no disgrace, folks, and you hold the healing power in your hands. What do you say we lay it on the veteran right there, Sherry Robinson? Thank you.
I want to say thank you to Alan and Janice McCloy. They brought us the stock here for the weekend. The McCracken Rodeo Committee, they combined put on the 15-time KPRA Rodeo of the Year. Alan and Janice McCloy, one of the finest set of contractors you will find, and along with their time and crew who we have up here helping us, we are lucky, for we are able to keep straight, and that's a hard job for any 3 women to do. All right, we're going to go right here to the number 2 cowgirl in the standings. She's from a cool place called Freedom, Oklahoma. Let's go to Robbie Stern. She's going to be up. She is trying to get this done. Got to hold up, trying to make sure everything's good. Takes her shot. Oh, man. I'm going to look to my judge. And unfortunately, it is going to be a no time for the cowgirl. They've got to rope them around the collar, which is over the head and around the shoulders. And that is going to be a tough break for a good cowgirl right there. We hate to see that. Let's go down to the next cowgirl. It's going to be Teddy Winslow, Plains, Kansas.
Teddy, former champion right here in this arena. And I tell you what, beautiful Bob Liston buckles to our champions. We say thank you, Mr. Bob Liston. So unique, so cool. And tonight we're going to give those buckles to our champions. As Teddy, she's got one or two on her mantle back in Plains, Kansas. All right. Setting the run up. These Cowboys and Cowgirls, they vision that perfect run before the rodeo, on the way to the rodeo. It does not always happen, but tonight, perhaps it will. And this cowgirl right here, tracking up, making it work. Oh, well, misfortune for another great cowgirl. You know what to do to the lady as she departs your beautiful arena right here. Thank you, folks. They can hear that kind of applause, and they certainly appreciate it. As we'll roll on, and we are going to get set to go to Cody Hanson, Everly, Iowa.
Such a beautiful night here for what we have going on, and as we look around this arena, we are packed to the gills with not only competitors, but spectators as well. Don't forget, we have concessions, we have adult beverages and beverages for the youngsters. Just make sure you get over there and get yourself something to drink or eat. It is fun. Got a lot of rodeo action coming your way. And Brian, this cowgirl looks like she is cocked, locked, and ready to rock right here.
I'm here to tell you, Cody Hanson, she is back, deep, ready to roll. Oh, the loop did not fall over the nose. I thought it was going to make it there. Another no time, another victim, and I tell you what, we need to get the qualified time, no disgrace. Let's send her back home all the way to Iowa with your kind applause. Do me that favor, thank you.
Well, we go down to a cowgirl from Dodge City, Kansas. She is number 24 in the standings. Her name is Jenna Hampton. Do we have anybody out there from Dodge City? Very nice. Glad to have you here. Thanks for making the trip up. We're glad to have each and every one of you. We know that you're probably rooting for this cowgirl, and we hope that you are when she catches, and we are pretty sure that that is going to happen because she is one of the toughest going down the road. We want you to make a lot of noise. Let's see if Jenna Hampton can get this done. We talked about this being fast. You know, that 2.9, that is an extremely fast time. We've seen it done in places throughout the country with 1.9. So anywhere from that 1.9 to about 3.2 is usually where you place in the money. But right here tonight, by golly, you better have it on them pretty quickly. Right now, good done horse right here, trying to get him exactly where she wants him. It's important that these horses are standing flat-footed in that corner, looking straight out. The ideal spot is as that horse crosses right in front of that chute and makes an X with that calf. That's a good place to get him caught. Just like that. How about this cowgirl? Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I know there's not very many of you from up there in Dodge City, but how about this? Let's make a little noise for the cowgirl that takes the lead with a 2.8.
Well, as we roll on, and that is, we feel good about that awesome run. Jamie Fresh from Norton, Kansas is the cowgirl now that's staring that 2.8 right in the eyes. 2.8, 2.93, flat 3.2. That is how it is. The strategy just changed for all the cowgirls yet to remain. We have about 4 more in our breakaway roping. Rolling through our final performance right here, going to crown our champions. As we're looking at a good run right there tonight. Yes, I liked it. Well, listen to this, ladies and gentlemen. You just watched the 2.8 run. There's another 2.8 run right there.
Well, it's heating up right here, McCracken, as the sun goes down. It's cooling off. Let's go to kind of a trend-setting cowgirl right here. Not only is she a top hand with a rope and with a horse right here in the roping end, but she's also a cowgirl that you'll see picking up in the arena with our pickup personnel. She's somewhat of a Facebook sensation, as she had a big interview on there last week. This cowgirl right here, about as handy as you're going to find. Got a cool name, she's a good girl, and Yaley Yarbrough steps up. Elk City, Oklahoma, that's where we're headed. And let's see if she can push that 2.8. No, looked like it was going to be good, Yaley. She turns around to see if she got out, and I believe she did. Unfortunately, going to be a no time, and we fall to the final 2. Wellington, Kansas, and Kristen Peterson is where we're headed.
Yes, indeed. We're going to get set. Kristen Peterson, Wellington, Kansas, and one remain to go after that right there. A pair of 2.8s, a pair of 2.8 runs, 2.9, 3 flat. Oh, we're heating it up. Yes, we like it that way. Put the pressure on the final pack, the final pair. Anything, I tell you, anything you see tonight, I want you to hoop, holler, scream, make all the noise you want, folks. That is why you're the 15th-time rodeo of the year. If you say something you do not like, do that as well. Let us know. Well, we swing and it does not fit the shucks. No time for the lady out of Wellington, Kansas. Folks, you know what to do one more time as she departs. Yes, indeed. No time as a result, it happens. The final cowgirl tonight is from Colby, Kansas. She'll draw down the curtain. It is Ashley Sherman. Ashley Sherman, Colby, Kansas. Can we be faster than 2.8? Sure we can. Needs your help, though, when the lady nods her head on that beautiful horseshoe ride. Tell you what, these cowboys and cowgirls, Randy alluded to it a little bit, they do provide their own transportation. They pay their own entry fees. There's no big contract. Just let them get a concert tonight. Let's sell it out and go fishing. Oh. Well, once again, we are snake bit right there, no time. But you've seen it tonight, the pair of 2.8s, ladies and gentlemen, Jenna Hampton, Jamie Frisch. What about our breakaway ropers here tonight? Did you enjoy it? A round of applause for the ladies.
And that's all, folks.
Well, as we close out the breakaway and we get ready for our next events, we do want to remind everybody that we have got a lot of things going on throughout the course of the rodeo, and safety and security is always at the foremost. Like right now, as you look down there, we've got a cattle drive fixing to take place. We've got a lot of good cowboys and cowgirls going to help out. We don't have what we call a return alley here, so we've got to bring down the cattle horseback. And just like in the days of the Old West, you got to have cowboys and cowgirls to drive them. We're going to open the gates right here, and we're going to bring them down. Good set of calves. Our pickup personnel right there, our judge helping out, and that is how we do it. Bring them on home, boys. Great job. All right. Well, as we talked about, safety and security is always the utmost. We clear the arena out. You know, there's a lot of things going on. We don't ever want to see anybody get hurt. We don't want to see anybody wandering around or doing anything like that in the arena, because there's always the chance of a horse getting out or somebody getting knocked down. And as we look down here, we've got some big horses in. Whoa, excuse me, ma'am. Security, do we have any security on site? Ma'am, are you okay? I don't, ma'am, we're trying to have an arena. Oh my gosh. Security, we need security, we need an ambulance. Anybody, can you get an ambulance here? Oh, thank goodness. I hear an ambulance is on its way. This young lady is in mortal need of help. Dr. Gibbs and I got her.
already. Yeah, I'm already here on the scene. Yeah, go ahead and put my food in the microwave. Yeah, okay. Hey, you call for an ambulance?
Thank goodness that you're here. We've got a young lady. I don't know what happened to her.
Oh, but she just fell out on you, huh?
Just passed out.
Great, we'll get it right here. Hang on, buddy. Here, help me out here, would you? Okay, this is super. Okay. Oh, man.
So glad
Okay, shut the door. Hey, you have no idea, Randy, how much we appreciate the business, buddy. It's been a little bit slow here in McCracken, you know what I mean?
I can see that.
Yeah. Okay, grab a hold of her there, would you? Did you see what happened to her?
She was just walking along, and just all of a sudden, she just fell over.
Just fell over, huh?
Okay, easy.
All righty, right here. Up. Okay.
Hey, be careful with her
We're
now.
going to be careful with her. We're going to check her out before we move her around very much.
Are you sure you're qualified for this?
Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah, you know what, Randy?
Yes, sir.
You just never can tell where some of these old gals have been, you know what I mean?
Are those welding gloves?
Yeah, you got anything any heavier?
Well, we are pretty close to Hayes.
Yeah, you never can tell, you know. Here, let me get her turned over here and I'll check her out right quick. I'll get her all rolled over here. There you go. Okay, oh man, this is super. You guys got a cool little deal going on here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, but we were just talking about safety. And whoa, hey, what are you doing? No.
What are you doing?
What? Is that a plunger?
Yeah,
You don't use a plunger for that.
sure gets things moving around my house. What do you use?
A rotor-rooter.
I don't think she'd appreciate that very much.
We're on a different page.
So what are you saying?
You need to check her out. You need to check her heart out.
With what?
Well, don't you have a stethoscope?
I don't have any stepchildren, no. Oh, you mean this thing hanging on my coat?
Yeah, that stethoscope.
Oh, I was wondering what that was. That thing makes a heck of a noise in the dryer. So what do you do with it?
Take that thing, open it up, and stick them in your ears.
You can stick it in your ear, big boy.
Stick it in your ear.
Stick it in your ear.
Stick it in your ear.
Don't make me come up there. Stick them in my ear, huh?
Yes.
Okay, I got them in there. Okay, now what?
Now, listen to her heart.
Huh? What?
Listen to her heart.
I see your little mouth moving, but I can't hear you. I got these deals jammed in my ears. What do you do with this?
Put it on her heart.
Well, why didn't you just say that?
Gee. What is the problem?
I swallowed a bug. You got any water?
No, sir.
I'll just let him walk down then. Oh, man, that woman's got terrible carburetor trouble.
Hey, can you do something to help?
She's got terrible carburetor trouble.
Well,
Yeah,
why
I
do
can
you
smell
say
gas.
that? What's wrong with? Why do you say that?
I can smell gas really bad, dude.
Oh, my God.
Hey, I'll tell you what we need to do.
What's that? You tell me.
We need to go ahead and call ahead to the horse pistol.
You mean the hospital?
I can call them too. I have unlimited minutes. Find out exactly what we need to do. I'll get her loaded up and we'll be out of here like a smashed cat.
All right, call the hospital.
Hang on just a second. Hey, buddy, come here, would you? Come here. Let's take a selfie right quick. Okay.
No, hey.
All right, okay.
That's not even a smartphone.
Would you mind rolling her over for me while I make this important call? You got the number to 911?
Yeah, 911.
What is it?
911.
1. I done pushed the 1.
Push it again.
I don't have it again.
1.
I don't have another 1.
1.
I just got the 1.
Push the 1.
I don't have a 1. I just
Push
got
the 1.
Hey, hello, yeah. I need to talk to William Shacknacker. Yeah, I'm out here at the rodeo here in McCracken, Kansas. Yeah, yeah. Got this lady here on the ground. Ah, what are you doing, you big gunner? Oh, great. Oh, gee. Oh, man, this is pitiful. Look at this.
This is horrible.
I finally get a suspect, and look how he treats her.
You mean a patient?
I am trying to be patient, okay? Oh, man, you just rotate the tires on the car or something. I'll take it from here. Okay, dear, this one right here. Okay, that one go. Okay. Oh, great.
Are you going to be able to do that? That's a lot of work.
Hey, this woman's been over there at the concession stand, I'm telling you. Okay. Oh, gee. Holy smoke, what a cow, what a cow.
Hey, easy.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Your bedside manner is something.
Where were we?
Well, you were going to check her out. You called the hospital. Now you're going to give her a...
I need to give her a anesthesia.
No, that's not what you said. You want to give her a local anesthetic.
Why, is she from around here? Okay. Okay, I'll get it out here. It won't take long. I'll get it.
Oh, my gosh. Wonder how you get anybody to work for you. Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's slow things down a little bit.
What?
What is that?
This here is my distant anesthesia applicator.
A local anesthetic, and you're going to give her a shot? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I got me some medicine here for her.
What kind of medicine?
Well, I don't know for sure what it does, but it says right here on the label that it is a cross between LSD and birth control pills.
Oh, my gosh.
So the best I can tell, Randy, the young lady will now be able to take a trip without the children. Lucy in the sky with nothing. Okay, over there, okay. Lucy,
Hey,
her up here a
hey,
little bit.
hey, before you do that, make sure you give it to her slowly.
What?
Slowly.
Well, you need to say that faster. Okay. Oh, great. Well, she's a tough little hide, I'm telling you. Okay.
Easy.
Hey! I don't think there was that much left in there, really. Sterilizing them needles ain't all what it's cracked up to be, you know what I mean? Okay.
How do you even keep help?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's just finish her up outside.
Can we let... Yeah, oh, my gosh. Can we load her in the ambulance, please?
Yeah, we're going to put her in feet first.
Why feet first?
That way she'll get there before we do.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll get her in here, get her all fastened down. I'll get her started on a PV here right away.
On a PV? You mean an IV?
You need one too? Oh,
After
great.
this, I do. Oh! Ouch! Hey, could y'all just kind of clean this up? We got
Hey,
things to do.
Randy.
Yeah.
I'm not real sure, but apparently it appears that evidently, it seems, he must have had his hand right along in there when I shut the door. Yeah, that's going to leave a mark, but you're not having a very good night, are you? Why don't you go ahead and clear the gate? I'll take it from here. Okay. All right, okay. Get everybody out of the way. Get all the lights in McCracken, get them all on green.
Oh,
Tell them
my
I'm
God.
coming through, buddy. I'm coming through. Oh, this is super, man. Baby needs new shoes. Oh, look out. Don't touch that, lady. Don't touch that. Watch out. Watch out.
Hey, whoa! The ambulance is on fire. All I can say is I hope that young lady gets there in fast time. I'm not sure what's worse, him or the passing out in the arena. That right there is the Keystone Dr. Giz. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it for Gizmo McCracken? What do you think about that? Great job right there. Always humorous and extremely undoctor-like Gizmo McCracken. You can find him on Facebook. He'll be at the National Finals Rodeo. Ladies and gentlemen, look him up. He is one of the best going up and down the road, and we're pleased to have him here. Thanks so much to Gizmo. Man, we hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. All right, where are we headed now, Brian?
Let's get set for the men in the tie-down roping right now. That is where we're headed. As we look, we'll recap and tell you what is happening throughout the weekend. As our sponsor flags are making their way in right now, we say thank you to those folks for our tie-down roping. It is Anderson Home Improvement along with BP Textiles right there. Thank you, ladies, for our sponsorship flags and the tie-down roping. Now we'll tell you, 9-1 is what the Cowboys have on their mind. The champ, the National Finals qualifier, Jerome Schneeberger, did that in our slack the other night. 9-1, 9-3, 9-7. They're flat in the 10-2, so it's going to get fast tonight. Perhaps Bryce Lloyd, Hayesville, Kansas, our first man. 1 of 4 tonight. Now lots of variables and combinations, and you'll see it take place up and down. Picking string to the 3 feet right here. Oh, just a little bit of strain. We call it the T-bone cross. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. And you'll notice he rides forward and puts slack in the rope, and that cap must remain tied for 6 seconds, all right? Once we get the nod from our officials, and it is cleaning the field It looks like it is tonight as well down at the barrier. We're going to be in there at 12 and 6 to kick things off for Bryce Lloyd. 12 and 6.
Well, you bet you see our help down there, getting them untied, sending them out there. It never ceases to amaze me that it takes 2 volunteers to untie what one guy and a horse did by himself. But nonetheless, we thank those big guys for helping us out. We're going to move down to Lane Pruitt. Burlington, Oklahoma is where the Cowboy calls home. And we've got 4 guys here tonight that want to try to take that top spot. Everything has to work right. The one thing you'll notice is that they ride these good horses. And if these horses don't do their job, if they overpull, if they underpull, if they don't help the Cowboy make it work, it can be costly. You know, this event comes from one of our true working events. That's where you have to doctor cattle in the pasture. And that is how we got to the tie down right here. These guys have turned it into an art form. Let's watch. Oh, unfortunately, that Cowboy is going to take no time as he doesn't get it on. And as we ride out for that Cowboy on this beautiful evening in Kansas, you know what to do.
Who did remain here tonight? Let's go to my friend David Moore from Goodwell, Oklahoma. Talented young man right here, can do it all.
Yay. All my Fritos are wet. Ay, taco, tico, enchilada, burrito, yo mama.
What?
Your mama too. Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. I can't stay long. I got to get back home. I got a wall to build.
Oh, shoot. You have got them rolling over here, tell you that, Gizmo. I know that. That is pretty bright. That is pretty bright. As David Moore is back in the box, the man from Goodwell, Oklahoma. Panhandle State University Cowboy. All right, make your run, David. Up there now, on the ground, get to him. That's right, keep him standing, up and down. Pig and string, front leg. Now go to the back, put the T-bone cross together. Oh, we're straining, we're in a little bit of a bind, but the effort to try is always there.
Ole. Bummer.
Well, as you can see, it was a quick catch. Got down to the captain's right, kept him standing, but the time and strain got him, but that is the way the game is played. 17 and 2 will be the total time for David tonight. 17 and 2.
So, how do you like my instrument here?
You know, I don't know that I've ever seen anything like that.
This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a commodiolean.
What?
A commodiolean.
Come on.
There's been songs of relief played through this little Hummer right here. Songs like, please release me, let me go. I'm so tired of hanging around.
I don't even know where you come up with those songs, but that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Thank you very much.
Let's go to Kyle Winslow. Kismet, Kansas is the Cowboy. Going to be the last man to go right here in the tie-down roping. If he can be 9 flat, he'll take home that coveted leather buckle and all the money. Got him a good start. Look at this bay horse working right here. Come on, McCracken. Here's where you can help him. Oh, no, the cat's really struggling. Horse backing up. Man.
Yeah.
Well, our digital clock in the arena down there starts as the man rides forward. 6 seconds, he's got to stay tied. Looks like we're good. The time right there, 11 and 7. 11 and 7 for that Cowboy. So the 9-1 sticks, and that means that Cowboy from our slack the other night, Jerome Schneeberger, gonna take home the win and the buckle. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the tie-down roping, how about a nice round of applause for all the Cowboys?
All right, all right. So, you didn't like that song, huh? A little too slow for you?
A little too slow for me. I like a little faster beat.
Want something faster?
You bet.
Okay, let me think. Well, I've been riding down the road trying to loosen my load. I got stomach troubles on my mind. Some of y'all ain't getting this stuff, are you?
Maybe it's a little runny.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Sometimes you'll have that.
yes, indeed.
How you like my outfit?
Well, my grandmother's got something similar to that.
Yeah, this is my wife's bedspread. I got to get it back on the bed before she gets home from that Victoria's Secret party she went to.
Victoria's Secret?
Oh, she loves that Victoria's Secret.
Wow, what's that all about?
Oh, I came home the other night. She was standing in the living room with one of them Victoria's Secret outfits on, and the secret was out, if you know what I mean. Yeah, just go ahead, guys. I'm not.
Yes, there comes our flags to our friends from Genesec Funeral Home, along with Diamond. Hey.
So, she was standing in the living room when I came home the other night with a Victoria's Secret outfit on, and the secret was out. We got that far, right?
Yes, sir. What was the secret?
I looked her right square in the eye. She said, honey, you can take me upstairs and tie me up and do whatever you want to do.
Whoa.
So I took her upstairs, and I tied her up, and I went fishing. You've seen her. She's missing so many teeth that looks like her tongue's in jail. Man, can she whistle?
Are you still married after that romantic interlude?
I'm going to marriage counseling now.
Really?
Yeah, now I got two people that think I'm a jerk. I'm paying both of them.
And that's the way it can remain until you apologize.
Yeah.
We're going back down to the bucking chutes. Let's go back to our ranch bronc riding. We're going to get set and ride with Weston Price, Wilson, Kansas, on the horse we call Bag of Fun right here.
All right.
Big time day horse, and it looks like no fun to me up here. But the man's going to need your help. Oh, we are starting bad, but he's hanging on. Come on, y'all, help the man.
Oh, yeah.
Wing contract correct. It's too close for me to call it to my officials. And they believe they're going to give him a qualified ride. What you think for Western Prize?
What a guy. What a guy.
So we're waiting for the score to come in right here. And as we do, we're reminded that cowboy was, I believe, the ranch bronc rider that we had a little unfinished business with. Sorry? And it's going to be a 73-point ride, 73 for that cowboy. And as we get ready to move to the next event, what we call the classic event of rodeo, we are looking at the saddle bronc rider. Well, they tell me we still have a ranch bronc rider. Sorry about that. Thank you, Alan. There's one more. Andy Johnson, Phillipsburg, Kansas. All right. 4 Roses is the name of the horse. Andy Johnson, Phillipsburg, Kansas.
Yeah.
So they tell me that for the first time ever, Gizmo, I was wrong.
No, surely not. Surely not.
It's horrible. Horrible. But I've corrected it, and now we're back on track.
Here we go. Got that I want out of here look in his eye.
Now here he goes, bucking horse of the Kansas State Finals right here, looking for Roses and the good cowboy. Oh, man.
That'll scatter your chickens.
Oh, folks, guys, we'll take all the time necessary. I tell you what, there's not enough air here in McCracken. That is a tough man. Wow.
Heads up, cowboy.
Guys, they already got off. They're still trying to catch him to get him off?
No, those are the pickup men. Their job are to safely escort the horses out of the arena.
Oh. Well, you remember we had the rewrite auction too. Now we got a little unfinished business right here to take care of. And our ranch bronc ride.
That must be one of them Hillary Clinton horses.
Why do you say that?
It don't want to go to the pen.
Well, no. Oh, it's great.
I think it needs to.
There it makes wow. 04 Roses, he's a former bucking horse there, says I'm cool, check me out.
All right.
There's Andy Johnson, Phillipsburg, or check that, Braden Putter, Marion, Kansas, and the horse, Alimony. Taking place right here. About set, the man, Braden Putter, Marion, Kansas. Let's ride, y'all, ranch bronc style. Healthy. We got one started. Yeah, betcha. 73 at the top of the pack right now. I like that ride for Braden Putner out of Marion, Kansas tonight.
What a guy.
That score's coming in tonight for our man. Listen to this. How about a new lead was 74 points? 74.
All right.
I went uptown today and seen something just a little bit unusual.
What was that?
Well, it's a little bit different than the way we do things back in Missouri.
Well, what was different about it?
Well, I was standing down there at the stop sign, and a guy pulled up to the stop sign in a big old dump truck full of manure.
He did what?
He pulled up to the stop sign with a big dump truck load of manure.
And what was he doing with that?
Well, that's what I said. I looked in there and I said, buddy, what are you going to do with this dump truck load of manure? He says, well, I'm going to take it down here and spread it on my strawberries. Well, you see, that's what's different. Up home, we put whipped cream on our strawberries.
All right.
Yeah. Be a little bit bitter, wouldn't it?
That might change the taste of them good strawberries just a little bit.
Well, now we'll get set. It is the Saddle Bronc Ride in the classic event. We're going to start things off with a great bucking horse and a great cowboy. Luke Long, No White, Oklahoma, and Stone Cold, the bucking horse right here.
Right. Stone Cold.
Watched this horse last night without a rider. Got out a little bit wild as the colt, but he's going to be a good one. And the man Luke Long, one of the top guns from No White, Oklahoma. Once again, on that shoot number one, our Matthews Farm Ranch. Check that. ASM Woodwork and Midland Marketing bucking shoot.
Yeah, I just got back from Old Mexico, Randy.
Is that right? How was that trip?
Oh, I seen the worst accident in my life down there in Old Mexico.
Oh my gosh, I hate to hear that. What happened?
The guy trying to steal my hubcaps,
Yeah.
he got ran over by the guy trying to steal my car. Now, whose insurance is going to pay him a deal like that?
Just desserts, I think is what they call that.
I don't need that kind of aggravation, man.
Who does pay for that? Is that your insurance covers that?
I didn't have any insurance. I was in Mexico.
Okay.
Well,
You check that with your luggage there as you cross the bridge.
oh, if you wonder what's going on, these horses, they'll smash and crash in that bucking shoot. This is a young colt right here. One we call Stone Cold, the man Luke Long taking the all-time, being cautious. But sooner or later, just got to slide and ride. The man from No White, Oklahoma. We'll tell you 78 points at the top of the pack in our Saddle Bronc ride. That took place last night. A 75 as well. That's what they have in their mind. There's ball 8 long seconds. Is what it's all about. All right, Double L.
As the cowboy pulls everything down right here, we want to remind everybody that as you watch these cowboys come out of these bucking chutes, we want to say thank you to our bucking chute sponsors. You know, Brackney Construction, C&E Doors, North Brothers Harvesting, Wild Bills Inc., Farmers Bank and Trust. All those folks step up to be sure that these cowboys have the things that they need. And speaking of the tools of the trade, they ride in what we call an association saddle. That association saddle is approved for all associations. And the thing about the Saddle Bronc event is that just like in the bareback, they have got to mark these horses out. So that means, ladies and gentlemen, that as that chute gate swings open and the cowboy starts his ride, his spurs have got to be over the point of that horse's shoulders as his front feet hit the ground. Once that takes place, it's then try to get tapped out and spur from the shoulders to the cantle in one smooth motion. They use a hack rein, and that hack rein is there for the cowboy's balance and for his help. If it's too short, the measurement that he takes, which comes from other riders and stock contractors, if it's too short, it can pull him out over the front. If it's too long, well, he's going to go out over the back. And we don't want to see either one of those things. The cowboy's sitting down in his saddle. Things are right, things are tight, and it is time. We just need you to make a little noise.
Rodeo!
Yes! Yes!
Go ahead, Lukey. Wild and Western on a Saturday night for Sunflower State. What'd you think of Luke Long? No White, Oklahoma. Oh, those are pickup men. Aaron Levy, Yandy Yarbrough, Yaley Yarbrough. They set him down. He can hear you now, folks. Come on.
Absolutely stunning.
All right, we're going to look to the west for just a minute as they chase this horse out of the arena. McCracken, have you ever seen a sunset that beautiful as you see in the west right there?
Well,
That's
we'll tell
beautiful.
you
Beautiful,
the
man.
score on that last ride, 72 for Luke Long, 72. Get set. Let's go now, Randy.
Come on, if you're going to boo, let's hear some commitment.
Rowdy Chester, Cowell, Colorado, on the horse we call Dirty Britches.
I think I know her.
You do. I'm sure. This bay horse right here is a handful right here from Alan and Jennifer Boy. Rowdy Chester, man from Kiowa, Colorado. He's going to need your help. Once again, 78, 75, and you just watch that 72 ride take place. Let's help the man from Kiowa, Colorado. 8 seconds seems like a snap of finger to you and I. It is eternity when you are one of these great animal athletes. Rowdy. Get wild and rowdy for the man named Rowdy. Come on, y'all. Let your hair down. You can see it's about to take place. The green light's fixing to flash. There's Bronny Mullen, our shoot ball, pulling the trigger. Let's ride tonight. Yes, 30 bridges. Well, that is not a shame right there, folks. No disgrace. That is a good cowboy, but that horse has done it to a bunch of them. And I tell you what, we ought to pay Alan and Janice McCloy. What about it from McCloy Rodeo Livestock, folks? Give them a round of applause. Thank you.
Ole! Wow. That's a good pony right there.
You mean, I will tell you, I can see why I got dirty britches just watching him from up here.
Hey, that's more information than we needed.
All right, let's go to a good horse right here called Banana Custer right here. Drew Spencer is the cowboy. Mullen, Nebraska is where he calls home. Number 6 man in the standings, and he has got him a big gray horse right here from McCloy Rodeo Company. I'll tell you, these guys crave this. They love every minute of it, and the one thing that you can be assured is that he comes from a state that has a lot of great bronc riders. Nebraska, a good home to a bunch of them. Let's go right here. This will be a matchup you want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. Come on. We're right there. Yes, sir. Look at that. Man.
Well, I tell you what, anytime you hear the name Banana in the McCloy Rodeo Farm, that is one from the foundation mare Rotten Banana. She's had about 13 good colts. That's one right there. But the man from Mullen, Nebraska, stuck it all over.
Groovy.
Waiting on that score to come in. And it's going to be a good one. Looks like it's going to be a 72 for that cowboy. So he's going to like that for sure. And we will pay him off. All right.
Let's go to the final man in our saddle bronc riding. It'll be Jay Tatum out of Kiowa, Colorado, the all-around cowboy. I'm not afraid, Randy, and you know this young man right here from your part of the country right here. As the horse, I'm not afraid. Kiowa, Colorado, Jay Tatum. Bronc riding family, and you know him, Randy.
Saw this young man in Baggs, Wyoming last weekend. Made some good rides there. Believe he won the bareback riding there. He's an all-around cowboy. He sets in the standings for the all-around. Number 1 in Colorado. Number 1 in the saddle bronc riding right here. This is going to be the last man that we're going to see. And we know that every time Colorado comes to town, there is always the chance that that rivalry is going to re-spark. A little bit of that Colorado-Kansas rivalry. The one thing you want to think about is if this cowboy takes home that coveted leather buckle here tonight, well, he's going to have some big-time bragging rights. I know I've never seen too many of those in Colorado, but I have seen this cowboy ride. And Jay Tatum can stick it on one as good as anybody in the country. He climbs down on a tough horse. I'm Not Afraid is the name of this horse from McCloy Rodeo Company. This horse is a bad cat. I'm not afraid to tell you that if you'll make a little noise, there's a pretty good chance we'll get an 8-second ride from a super tough Colorado cowboy. He is sitting right here. He's got his feet in the stirrups. He is reared back. Got him a deep seat and a faraway look. His hat screwed down. McCracken, Kansas. This is the last man. What do you say?
I'm not afraid. I am.
Where you going, Gizmo?
I was getting up here where I could see him better.
Wow. I'm telling you what, I am afraid from up here. That was one bad cat right there. Thank you to Yandy Yarbrough. Thank you, Aaron Levy, and thank you, Yaley Yarbrough, for our pickup men and women right there. Folks, what about it for our front saddle bronc riders? Did you like it? Oh, yes, thank you.
Here comes some flags, and as they come riding in, we want to say thank you to our friends from Wendy's and Steel Fabrication. All of our great sponsors who work so hard to put this rodeo on. The best rodeo in Kansas, 15 times. Highest paid purses, the best cowboys, the best cowgirls, and we certainly are happy to have all the folks who step up. We're going to go to the open team roping, and the open team roping is going to be fast and furious as we watch here tonight. We will tell you that we've had some fast times in the previous performances and in the slack. 6-6, 7-1, the top two spots. Let's go down to Connor Stevens and Cody Remington. They are from Rexford, Kansas, and they'll be the first team to go. Here's what's going to happen. Cowboy on the left, that's going to be the header. He dictates the run. He's got to shake his face. He's got to get across the line without breaking the barrier. Once he does that, he ropes him, slick around the horns, a half head, or around the neck. Leads him to the left, and the cowboy on the other side, the heeler, he comes around, tries to scoop up a pair of feet. If he gets him a pair, well, it's a smooth run. If he only catches one, it's going to be a +5. We want them right, we want it tight, we need them to be fast, and what we want right here is for these cowboys to get it done on a good set of Corianny cattle. We thank Alan McCloy Rodeo Company for bringing us such a great set of cattle, great bucking stock, and for absolutely producing a great rodeo, one that you can go home and have lots of great memories about. You know, I tell you, I've just got one question. Me and Brian were just talking about it. We can see it from up here, but I have a question for you. McCracken, are you having a good time tonight? That's pretty weak right there, Brian. You told me they were rowdy.
Well, they'll let their hair down. What about it? Are you having a good time Saturday night? There you go. There you go. They're just getting ready. They're getting ready. Connor Stevens, Cody Remington, Rexford, Kansas Cowboys. We started off, what about you know, swinging a miss no times right there. No disgrace, though, I tell you what. It happens to the best as we get set for the Nebraska boys. It's Andy Miller and Chandler Comfort. Wellfleet, Nebraska, Arrowwood, Nebraska. We talked about it, and Randy did as well. The top 12 in each event will go to the finals in the KPRA, Kansas Professional Rodeo Association finals in Dodge City. Also, these have been co-sanctioned along with Nebraska State Rodeo and Central Plains, as well as the WPRA, I believe, the WPRA. And here is a pair of Nebraska Cowboys that are great team ropers, good folks. Andy Miller, Chandler Comfort. It'd be just doggone tough to live in Nebraska, I'm going to tell you that right now. Play football and wrestling. And they rope two. Looking for a pair at the back. We are looking at a 5 second. Wow. Well, the dreaded 15 right there. Broke the barrier as well in the one. The backside right there.
Well, let's go down to two cowboys from Amarillo, Texas. One of the cowboys I have known pretty much all of his life. An awful good young man. Runs an indoor arena down there. They put on some roping. He grew up cowboying in that country around Colorado. Jake Pancost is his name. Known him a long time. Had the pleasure of roping with him in some events. And I want you to watch this young man. He knows how to rope. He knows how to rope smart. If he's got the opportunity to be fast, you can bet he's going to do it. But if it calls for a good businessman-like run, well, that's what he's going to do. On the back end, an awful good cowboy by the name of David Hinman. David Hinman, he'll go off on one like a NASA space shuttle launch. Watch right here as they try to make it happen. We're going to go right here, get it on him. We're going to come around the corner, reach down. Yes, sir. How about that? Oh! We're going to add 5 in the field. It's going to be a 6 and 2 plus 5 is going to give them an 11 and 2. 11 and 2 for that good team. Tough luck. That would have been a good run for them. Let's go to the next team.
It'll be Noel Hernandez from Kinza, Kansas. Clayton Jarnigan from Protection, Kansas. All right. Sunflower State Cowboys, I should say. Kinsley and Protection.
Protection, Kansas. Why would you live in a place where you needed protection to live there?
I would feel safe.
Protection, Kansas.
That's better than Peculiar, Missouri.
Let's see. Noel from the head side, Clayton on the hillside. Once again, 6 and 6. Smoking runs in our slack portion Thursday night. We had a good one. Right here off and gone, Bear Snaps. They are a little bit late. We're going to try to sell at a country mile. Does not take. No time for the Cowboys from Kinsley and Protection. They represent you. Come on, y'all. Give them a round of applause. Thank you.
So we're going to go down to the number 7 and 8 man standings for the KPR8. Kyle Winslow, Plains, Kansas is the Cowboy. Chris Sherman, number 8 in standings. These guys are going to step up here. Now, we've only got 2 teams left. And as we close out all these events, it's been a pleasure to watch so many great cowboys and cowgirls. The horsepower that these folks ride is second to none. They just come off of a run that we call Cowboy Christmas, and many of them been on the road 14, 15, 21 days going up and down the road rodeoing, and they have made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, and burned the tires off their pickups. But the one thing that always stands out is the great way that they treat their four-legged athlete partners. And watch right here as we make this run. Gets out, reaches a good way. He's going to come around the corner. He steps out. Oh, man, we got him a pair. So, here's the deal. You see that cowboy on the head horse come around the corner, and as they stop, they both turn and face one another. It's called the face rule. Well, that happened, and it happened in a quick way. 7 and 7 is the time. Going to put him in about 3rd place, unofficially, of course.
As we get set, and it's the final team one more time tonight. It's going to Jake McCullough, Conway Springs, Kansas, and Troy Gaston, Hutchinson, Kansas. Final 2 in the open team roping. Number 6 and 6, and you just watched the run 7 and 7. We do have a 7 and 1. That's the best time tonight, 7 and 7. Jake and Troy, Conway Springs and Hutchinson, Kansas. Looking for the smooth run. Final team tonight in the open team roping. We're good. To the backside. Oh! I thought we had it, folks. They went for it tonight. I applaud them. No time, no disgrace. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for all of the open team ropers here tonight as they depart. Thank you for your kind applause. As we make that transition, we're going to go to the veterans, the 40-40 team roping, and we'll do that right now. Tell you what, we've seen some great cowboys and cowgirls, and there comes the flags from McCallister's Construction, all along with Midland Marketing. Thank you, ladies, for bringing those beautiful sponsored flags in for our 40-40 team roping. We consider this to the senior tour, kind of like on the PGA, the seniors 40-40 team roping. Tim Gleason, Leon Winfrey will be the first players to go tonight. One from Cimarron, Kansas, one from Plains, Kansas. Also want to say thank you to timers up here. Thank you to Bobby Yarbrough from Elk City, Oklahoma. Also to Casey Mullen from Walters, Oklahoma. Our timers keeping us in line up here. The shoot boss down below, Ronnie Mullen from Walters, Oklahoma. Our backbone of it all, Janice McClure, our rodeo secretary, and all the folks involved back behind the scenes. We'll meet our full fighters later on as well. Our pickup men and women have seen them. We're watching Tim Gleason, Leon Winfrey. They're the team back in the box on their 40-40. As we are looking right here, they chunk it out in the loop. does not take on the head side and no time to start it off, folks. Once again, your kind hospitality, your love to send them back to Cimarron and play.
Well, it's a good team right out. We're going to move to the next team right here. It's going to be Galen Robinson, Cimarron, Kansas. Burton James, they're going to be the next team to go. 7-2 is the fastest time that we've had so far over the course of the former performance and the slack. I will tell you right now that these guys ride in, both of them sitting in the 20th position. We are hoping to make that faster here tonight. So we're going to find out if this cowboy on the head side can get across that line, make it a good quick run, and then spin him to the left where that cowboy can ease up there and catch him a set of double hogs. Remember, one will give him 5, 2 will give him a smooth run. We want smooth because smooth is fast, and that's what we're looking for right here. Let's see what these guys do. This is Robinson and James, Cimarron and Dodge City, Kansas.
It's a million miles of road and getting smashed around.
And unfortunately, we have seen a lot of this over the course of the evening and the course of this rodeo. This is going to be a no time for a great team.
All right, Randy, we're going to get set to go to a pair, and you know these guys as well. These are some cats that can be dirty fast. Justin and Brian Chris from Rocky Ford, Colorado, and Lamar, Colorado. As the Cowboys we got 2 more teams that remain. And Cowboys, we'll say that as well. Don't forget, folks, if friends over at the concession stand, if you still want something hot to eat or cool to drink, make your way over there. And we certainly applaud each and every one of us at our concession stand. Thank you all weekend long. Thank you, Miss Brindle, and all the crew. Also, thank you to Geraldine Stoll at the ticket booth and all the great committee right here in McCracken, Kansas. One of the greatest you'll ever be around. Brian and Justin Chris, Colorado Cowboys, looks good. Well, we let it lay tonight. Unfortunately, did not pay. No time, no disgrace. That's 3 up and 3 down. We go to the final team, Randy.
Going to be Jenna Hampton, Dodge City, Kansas. Monty Hampton, the same place. Now this will be the final team that can change it all around. As we watch right here, we're reminded that we have run a lot of contestants through this arena over the course of this great weekend. We've also seen a lot of you, met a lot of nice folks, and it's been a pleasure to be right here in McCracken, Kansas. The final team steps up for the 40-40 team roping. As we get ready to close this out, we are looking for a great run. So we're going to see what we can do right here, getting that big gray horse backed in the corner. And as soon as they have it where they want it, they're going to shake their head. That Corey steer's going to come busting out of that chute. They've got to give him a little bit of a head start. We're out and we're running. Watch the cowgirl. How many of you are rooting for the cowgirls? Here's the time. As they come around the corner, they're going to take them a shot. Got to get in that position. You bet. Can we come tight? We do. But unfortunately, we are going to see a +5. 11-8. But a +5 is going to give them a 16-8. So that's going to do it for our team roping, the 40-40 team roping. Want to thank you to all the Cowboys and the Cowgirls. I also want to remind you, our good buddy Dave Seymour taking pictures down there. Dave, glad to have you. Check out his website. By golly, he has got some of the finest rodeo photography around the country. All right, let's get ready to go to the very first section of our bull riding. I have a question for you. McCracken, are you ready for some bull riding?
There they are. There they are, and there comes the flags. Brackney Construction, along with our friends from Chambers Cattle Company, bringing you the bull riding here first section tonight. We bring in our bullfighters as well, Randy, 2 of the best in the business. Say hello to Ty Pelham, Goodwell, Oklahoma. And the youngster his first time here. Welcome, Sydney, Iowa's own Mason Sheldon.
Oh, yeah.
And along with the man that is fixing to make some noise for some T-shirts.
T-shirt!
Kraken.
Holy! Oh, somebody make some noise.
Gotta get loud.
No, you're handing them things out. I mean, you're doing a good job. But I'll guarantee you what, I thought you were going to get them a little louder than that.
Well, I was thinking maybe that makes some noise. Come on, somebody scream! Somebody scream! Oh, great. She got it, she got it. Okay, I got one left.
I'll take it.
Yeah, Randy, throw him up here. Randy will.
You're gonna need an oxygen when you're done, Gizmo.
Well, they're supposed to be throwing them out over here, so I got that side.
Randy, let's ride some bucking bulls. Cody Hessman, Beaver, Oklahoma, gunpowder and lead. Right here, this is a rematch with the young man from Beaver, Oklahoma. This bull is mean, too. He will hook in your buns when you're done. The man from Beaver, Oklahoma, he knows that. Been on him several times. We'll tell you last night, caller segment set the pace at 87 big ones. And we're in there at 78, only 2 qualified rides. But Cody Hessman from Beaver, Oklahoma, the little talent, his dad, a PBR qualifier, got to say out there with a ton of fun. Y'all, come alive. Let's ride Cody Hessman.
Oh, yeah.
Sit there. Sit there. Oh, watch out. Well, just like the last result and the last time, the bull whips him down. No disgrace, folks, though. These are great animal athletes. No score. What do we do for Cody Hessman?
Bummer. I hate it when that happens.
There's nothing worse.
Oh, yeah, you get all up there, you get all ready, got your cologne on, get on the bull, and it's got to be heartbreaking.
We know all about that heartbreak, don't we, Gizmo?
Oh, man. Okay, who you got now?
Hey, I'll tell you what, we're just about ready to go down here with a cowboy by the name of Mickey Andrews. Mickey Andrews, the cowboy from Weatherford, Oklahoma. The bull that he has drawn is one that they call all air. And when you talk about all air, I want you to think about what this bull does. You're watching a 1,500-pound bull get it done. Look at this. Right around here to the right, left. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it started. Come on, McCracken. You can do it right here.
Yes, indeed, Randy. Look at Mason. Oh, thank you, Mason. Chef. Oh, that was awesome. Good stuff. Mickey Andrews, you're a stud.
What are you so tired
what
about?
What is wrong with you?
If it wasn't for my athletic agility, he would have had me right along in there.
Like a ninja you are.
We need to make something perfectly clear here. Them two boys are bullfighters. I am a bullfighting monitor.
Bullfighting monitor.
I just monitor the situation and let you know when there is a situation. And ladies and gentlemen, right then, we had a situation.
Yeah. Listen to this score on the last ride, 85 points.
All right.
85.
Really?
Here comes Ethan Simon right here. Let's give him some. You know what to do. Cowboy hits the ground hard, and unfortunately, that man has nothing but respect for that bull. And you can show a little respect by putting your hands together for him right now. Man,
What a guy. Rangers.
All right, they do tell me that we are going to get a reride. Huh?
What?
Well,
That one like they killed him and you're going to put him on another one?
yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
All right, we're going to get set to go. We're going to get set to ride right now.
All right.
Let's get set to ride with Coleman Kirby, Richfield, Kansas. Great cowboy in the bull we call Boone right here.
Boom, shakalaka, boom,
There you go.
shakalaka, boom, shakalaka.
This bull right here is big and he's mean, but this young cowboy can ride. Coleman Kirby, Richfield, Kansas. Let's help him ride tonight. Come on. Oh, trouble.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
Well,
Me. Unplug him. Somebody unplug him.
Yep.
Another one bites the dust. Ow! And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Ow!
It does happen, I
And
tell
another
you.
one bites the dust. Ow! And another one.
I'm gonna tell you what, you got more moves than a bottle of X-Lax, my friend.
He turned it off, didn't he?
You were doing so well. You didn't need me.
Hey, everybody get back. This might be a time for our public service announcement again.
Yeah.
All you people that's got your children up against the fence, you might want to have them to get back and sit down somewhere. At least, maybe if you brought 2 children, at least make the one with the most potential sit down.
Hey, that ain't right.
Nice job, Luigi. Thank you for that. Our pickup man taking care of the livestock. All right. Look it down. Let's get set and believe.
All right. Spit him out.
All right, we're going to get set. This is Ethan Simon from Wichita, Kansas. Cash is the bucking bull. All right. All right, we had a little mix-up. This is Ethan Simon, Wichita, Kansas, and Cash. Helping, yes.
Oh, man.
Well, I tell you what, he got reared back in that danger zone. I mean, he started a great ride, y'all. Let's give him a round of applause for the effort. So, we're sitting on that 85 score tonight and the 87 from last night. We will get things straightened out and we'll let you know.
I'll share mine with you.
All right. It's horsey riding time. What are you doing out there?
I love riding horses. Horsey riding.
Be careful.
Yeah. I'm being real careful, man. It's soft out here. Guy could fall down and get lost in this fluffiness.
Just be careful out there. We've got a re-ride coming on.
I'm ready.
You bet. Getting ready to go right here with a little unfinished business in the saddle bronc riding. This cowboy right here, he has drawn VR is the horse. So we're getting ready to go with a great cowboy on a great horse they call VR, coming out of our bucket chutes right down here. Every once in a while, you'll have a little of that unfinished business. And ladies and gentlemen, that is what we're going to do right here. So the saddle bronc cowboy getting ready to go, pulls his hat down tight, and we are looking to see if we can change that leaderboard. Here we go, let's go. Come on, make a little noise. Look at this good horse. I'm talking about getting with it. Oh, man. Pulls the eject cord just a little too early, and the cowboy goes crashing to the ground, and that is not going to work for him. So we're going to close out our unfinished business. We're going to shut up the gates and the bucket chutes, and we're going to open the gates as we get ready to go to our barrel racing. Once the arena is clear, ladies and gentlemen, we will bring in 3 great big Coors cans, and we're going to set them up in a triangular pattern. That pattern will be there so that the cowgirls can come running in, 1 to the right and 2 to the left, or 1 to the left and 2 to the right, totally up to them. But before we do, we want to pay a little homage to our sponsors, and we're going to ask these cowgirls to come in with our sponsor flags. And this is going to be our textiles and BP Textiles and Diamond and Anderson Home Improvement right there. So Anderson Home Improvement, BP Textiles, thank you for your support. All right, the Coors cans are coming up. Cowgirls are going to be fast. They're riding good horses. What we want you to do is to make sure that each time that cowgirl turns that 3rd barrel, you do everything you can to make them get back across that line as fast as possible. We have got about 8 girls coming up here tonight. We'll find out if they can change the leaderboard. 17,251 is in first place. 1741 is in second place. Turn them on, boys. Turn them on so we can get started with the barrel racing here this evening. Dominique Koblitz, Abbeville, Kansas, is going to be the first cowgirl out. I am not going to tell you how to ride your horses, but a good, solid, fast run right here means there's an open gate for a lot of people that can change it up. They're good judges. Walk through and make sure they're working, and we will be underway. So as we get ready to go, these horses are worth a lot of money. In fact, they sell these horses anywhere from $20,000 to $150,000 or $250,000. So you can be assured that these cowgirls spend a lot of time training on them. And no doubt when they got moves, they got skill. When they got skill, they're going to be fast. You know what to do on that third barrel. Let's watch Dominique Koblitz from Abbeville, Kansas, take her shot. One barrel to the left right here on the pretty roan horse. That means 2 turns to the right. We're good and tight right here. You can touch them, you can move them, but don't knock them down. One more turn. Come on, McCracken. And going to be a good run here, 17,917, 17,917. Unfortunately, we had a little trouble down there at that third barrel. We're going to add 5 for every barrel that's turned over. Hopefully, we don't ever see more than one. 17,917 turns into a 22,917.
Let's get right. They're set and ready to ride. Jessica Higgins, Dodge City, Kansas, cowgirl. Tiger right here. Number 9 in the standings. And our KPRA, the young cowgirl with lots of talent, qualified for National High School Finals Rodeo. Jessica Higgins, Dodge City. The slinger, gonna sling it tonight and roll them. 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Good, barrel number 1. Watch her on number 2. Looks good, snap. Oh, shoulders right in. You can help her around 3 though. Make some noise for the Dodge City cowgirl. Well, I'm telling you what would have been a 17,345. That would have been great. But we have to add 5 for that knockdown barrel right there.
Let's go to the number 6 cowgirl in the standings. It's going to be Montana Peterson. Sedgwick, Kansas is where we are headed. Cowgirl's going to come back in riding hard as soon as we have got all those barrels up. They're up, they're ready to go. Thank you to our volunteers. And Montana Peterson making her way in. Cowgirl right here in a pink shirt, tough enough to wear pink night, lots of folks in it. And that is for that breast cancer awareness. Thanks to all who support it. Let's go right here to the number 6 cowgirl. It's time to rock and roll. Big pretty horse right here, unusually marked. Got him a big blaze face, got him a half a white eye right there, and here she comes. Yes, sir. Look at this. Around we go. Let's see if she can get around 2 more nice and tight. You bet. Horse runs by, pushes off hard. Now we're going. Come on, send her on home. And a great run here. 18,119. 18,119.
Brings us now to Christina Munster, Calhoun, Colorado. As we get set, Calhoun, Colorado, right up by Colorado Springs. Right there, in the Centennial State. Christina, the arena's all yours, cowgirl. Let's do the do-si-do tonight. Don't forget that rodeo dance is going to take place after the rodeo tonight. It'll follow. Scooter Booty, get you a cold drink once again. Christina, eyeing that pattern out. See the cowgirls right in, and some of them right in to ease up, some of them go ahead and hit the gas pedal. We're off, we're gone for the Calhoun, Colorado cowgirl. 1 to the right, 2 to the left tonight. It's good horse race tonight. Gentlemen, ladies, good horse race. Come on, y'all, the third and final barrel. How much noise can you make, McCracken? There you go. There you go. I mean, nice run for the Cowhand, Colorado Cowgirl, 18090. 18090 for Christina.
Let's go down to Araya Mora, Wiggins, Colorado Cowgirl, coming up next. And one of only four that can change things up. Here coming in right here. Big horse comes even into the arena. The quieter they come in, the quieter you can keep them. Better them horses are going to run a lot of the time. She's going to turn the big roan loose, and here we go. She cussed it, but she's all right. As long as it stays standing, we're good. Have a little trouble with that outside rein. One more turn, we're wide. Come on, run, Forrest, run! And going to be a 20 flat, 20.061 for Araya.
As we got three to remain, let's go to the City of Gold, Amarillo, Texas, and it'll be Addie Davis fixing to ride in. Three that remain. Still running at the 17.251, Kylie Schumacher from Canyon, Texas. Here's the Cowgirl 10 miles from there, Addie Davis. Make your way in once again. We certainly applaud all the great sponsors. As long as you get that souvenir program, if you have it, still they have them. You see some of those great sponsors tell us thank you later on down the road, perhaps. We tip our resist all of them. How do you make your run, ladies? Western and Amarillo over the 4th of July, Claude, Texas last weekend. It's Kansas tonight for the City of Gold Cowgirl. Good barrel number one. Watcher on two. Turn and burn out of you got it, Cowgirl. Yes, ma'am. Gentlemen, nice and good. Horse race, straight lines and smoking straight away. Come on! We like to run, and I do too. How about this? 17203, your new leader.
My. When everything goes right, it doesn't get any better than that. Great job to Addie Davis. Two tough Cowgirls left to go. Let's go to Kylie Wells. Kylie Wells going to come riding in right here, and she's one of only two that can change things up. This Cowgirl right here, she is from Divide, Colorado. A lot of Colorado Cowgirls here tonight. And let's see if Kylie Wells can make it happen. Come on, Kylie. We are rooting for you right here in Kansas. Riding a pretty yellow horse. And we need this Cowgirl to get it done. We also could use your support. She is a Colorado Cowgirl, but she'll like a little of that Kansas hospitality. You bet, looking good as old Yeller gets around number two. Let's haul the mail home. You bet, great job right here. 17,493. 17,493. Gonna put her in about third place unofficially, of course.
And our lady to draw down on the barrel racing curtain tonight, it'll be Diane Nelson, Lake in Kansas. The final one. So I want to test you, McCracken, all right? Here's the deal. The third and final barrel as Diane makes her way in. And once she rounds the final barrel, I want you, the 15th time rodeo of the year, I want to see how much noise you can make. The lady's gone. We're off. Lake in Kansas. Oh, it's all about straight lines. Tight turns and smoking straight away. How loud can you get 15-time rodeo of the year? Let me hear you. Well, you did that for the lady. A nice run for her. We'll slide her in the money, perhaps. 17,604 for the lady, Diane Nelson. You seen it take place on the lady, Addie Davis from Amarillo. 7203. What about for pretty ladies and fast horses here tonight? Thank you.
All right, we're going to go to the bull riding. Before we do, our flags come in. We're going to thank Morgan Brothers Construction and Steel Fabrication for their help. We have got those lovely ladies carrying them for us. Thank you very much. We are just about to the final 5 bull riders. My friend Gizmo's out there. Gizmo, how you doing, buddy?
I am in my prime, man. I am so tickled to be here in McCracken, Kansas, man. I'm telling you what, this is cool. Hey, you got one of them hot songs you can pump them up with?
You betcha, you betcha. We're getting ready to go right here to our man, and it is going to be Titus Adams, Greeley, Colorado. I got just what you want right here. Come on, you can be my cheerleading section. All right.
Here we go. Good night, Eileen. Oh, bummer.
Well, that was the bull we call Victoria's Secret right there, Gizmo.
Hey, I think I know her.
Oh, well, that bull does it to a lot of them.
Party on, brothers and sisters.
Let's ride now with the command. We're going to get set.
Rock and roll. I just got back from Woodstock.
Woodstock?
Yeah, you know the most overheard word at Woodstock?
What is it, buddy?
They just...
Here.
All right, let's get set to ride for the man that got through ride early on in the first section. Ethan Simon is the cowboy, Wichita, Kansas.
All right.
Or check that, Austin Payne. Austin Payne, Wichita, Kansas. And the bull Weird Al. Little white bull, they were at 78 points on last night. Let's ride, y'all. Let's help the man. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Well, the switchback got him. No score for Austin tonight.
Bummer.
No score for the man from Wichita. No disgrace, y'all. These bulls, they are animal athletes.
All right, all right. All right, check this out, check this out, check this out.
What do you got? What do you got?
Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. And it won't be long till this dude's gonna ride in the big bad Bramer. Who is he? Hey!
That was the worst thing.
Who is the guy?
This is Michael Bryan.
Well, wouldn't that have been sweet about 10 seconds ago?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you had a full crowd waiting.
I had him right on the edge of prosperity, and you're sitting up there going, Lucy in the sky, start coming to the meeting.
I thought we were singing. Michael Bryan, Gator, coming your way. This is your cowboy right here. He's in chute number 1. And if you want him, I'm going to tell you what, big boy, here he comes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Rats. Sometimes you'll have that.
Occasionally we'll see that on bigger outfits. We hate to have that for sure.
Yeah.
Let's roll on and ride with Cody Berger, Mineola, Kansas, and the bull Showtime right here.
Showtime.
Showtime for show.
You know, so we've said a lot of stuff about our wives this weekend, you know, and everything. But, you know, I've been married for 37 years.
Well, congratulations.
Never once during that whole period of time have I ever even looked at another woman. I'm that discouraged.
Oh!
Wow!
Watch the man!
Wow!
Oh, as we're on the way, and watch
Go
the
that way!
Watch the work of a
Go the
bullfighter.
other way!
Hey, y'all give it up for my man Mason Sheldon right there from Sydney, Iowa, taking the shot. Ty Pelham. Guys, great job, great pick. They do an awesome job. Saved our man, no score tonight.
Bummer. Wow, that right there was another one of them situations.
Well, we're going to move down here to the next cowboy, chute number 4. It's going to be Dalton Fleister, the cowboy. Oh, they tell me we're going. Yeah.
It'll be this next guy.
They just make it up, but that's all right. We got it figured out. We're going to go right on. This is going to go to T.J. Clayman, the cowboy, Sedgwick, Kansas, a bull that they call Tommy Boy. Now, for many of you have seen the movie Tommy Boy, that guy, well, he was big and he was lovable and he was adorable. This bull is none of the above. He has simply got a bad attitude. And here we go, Tommy Boy and Clayman. T.J. Clayman making their way right here. Look at this, look at this.
Watch out, hang on, watch out. Okay, go that way. Okay, go the other way. I'll go this way. How y'all doing?
You better get
Give
out.
me some hide. Oh, man. Hey, these guys can see really good from over here. Man, that dude was on me like a large lady on a toilet, I'm telling you.
Like a chicken on a June bug. I'm telling you what now, I thought you owed him money or something the way he was coming at you.
Oh, man. Okay, we got enough rope on him now to crochet a napkin. Okay, keep him moving, fellas.
Hey,
here we go. Okay.
So as they get him out of that arena, I just got to ask you a question. Have you enjoyed your time here in McCracken?
Oh, I've loved it. Loved it. We got our picture taken on everything that's got my name on it.
Probably start getting bills from here pretty quickly.
But I'm starting to get a crick in my... Oh, great.
Uh-oh.
I'm starting to get a crick in my neck.
Why?
Because every time you guys say something about McCracken, well, I turn around, what? You know, like, how about that, McCracken? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're wearing me out.
Oh, man. Let's go to Dalton Blaster now. Thedford, Nebraska cowboy.
All right.
On the bull we call Crazy Cat right here.
He's a crazy kid.
He's not only crazy, he is double mean, Gizmo.
Really?
Yes, he is.
I think I know her.
Indeed. The Thedford,
All right.
Nebraska cowboy, and a good one indeed. Dalton Blaster. He needs your help. They all do. 87, we're off. And the bull looks good. Watch out now.
Okay,
Here
go
it
that way.
comes.
Go the other way.
Look at the guys go to work, huh?
Keep him moving that way. Okay, oh, great.
Ty Pelamy and our man Mason Sheldon again.
Now, shut the gate! Shut the gate!
Good job.
You bet. When the little bull goes in the pen, shut the blasted gate.
I'm glad that you're out there directing traffic.
I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help.
So I'm going to ask you to get up on that barrel and help me right here because I'm going to bring to you a cowboy that's originally from Colorado. His name is Colton Lewis. He rides a bull that has never been ridden. He gets on a bull that has never been ridden. This bull is what they call hot blonde. And so I need everybody's help. Let's get it done. Colton Lewis. Oh, man. Woo.
Holy mackerel.
Man, oh man, I tell you what. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, did you enjoy the bull riding here tonight? You should have. I tell you, we recap that 87 score. If you liked everything here, what about a collective round of applause to each and every one of you?
Ladies and gentlemen, as my friend Gizmo McCracken makes his way out, I would ask you to give him a large round of applause. Thank you, McCracken! He did a great job. It's a pleasure to work with him on behalf of Brian Gill, myself, Randy Lewis, the entire crew from McCracken Rodeo Company, and the 15-time KPRA Rodeo of the Year. We say thank you very much. Please be safe going home, and may God bless each and every one of you. Thank you all. Good night. Please be safe.
Here, let me carry you. So when I fall, you keep pushing me.